going to be studying surface area and volume of prisms today. First, let's talk about what prisms are. Prisms mean at least one pair of sides which is called faces. And that means they're opposite of each other. And they are parallel. And I put the L in the wrong place. That's not hilarious. And congruent. We're going to use a congruent symbol. Okay. Now, let's look at this thing first, because I'm going to kind of label some stuff on it for you guys, okay? Now on this side, let's talk about some different details. If I were to say this, these things right here are all called faces. So how many are there? Yeah, so there's 6 faces. So I'm going to put that here. 6 faces. Okay? If I were to fold this thing up, that's the next interesting thing. Each one of these things, like right across here, oh, get under here, right across here is called an edge. So how many edges are there? Can anybody figure that out? Now some of them don't count the ends because these touch. So how many edges are there? You might have to fold it up and count them. No? Anyone? Go ahead, Shelby. More. Look here. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side, which, Look here. If there's 4 on this side, the opposite side, right, would have 4. So that's 8. And then the lines down from it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 12 is the answer. There are 12 edges on this. So there are 12 edges. Okay. And then the vertices, I'm going to show you what vertices are. Okay. Now the vertices are really the point right here. So there's a point here. Look, there's a point there. So we know there's 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices here. And if you go to the upside down part, how many would be on the opposite side? 4. So 4 plus 4 is 8 vertices. Okay? Now, that's just some little information, and it's important to know this kind of things. Now, I'm going to slide this up. And let's talk about formula for surface area of a cube. All right? There are 6 sides. 6 sides. There are, let's see here, 12 edges, but what we're going to talk about is what the measurement of one edge is. So 6e and its area, so it's 6e squared. Okay? Now, let's find out what that means. So an edge in this one is 3 units. You notice I'm not saying a measurement. When you don't have a measurement, you use units, okay? So on this one, you got a 3 by 3 in each one of these. Let's use the formula. Surface area we can write as SA. Surface area is equal to 6e squared, which equals, well, e is 3, so 6 times 3 squared. Because if you find each one of these areas, let's do this so you can make sense. This is a 3 by 3. 3 by 3 is what? 9. So each one of these areas is 9. Okay? Each one of these areas is 9. So then that means there's 6 sides. 6 times 3 squared is 6 times 9, which equals 54 units squared. Just like that. And that's how you find surface area. You're not finding anything but the measures of all the areas of the sides added together. Because if you add all these up, you will also get 54. That's why I didn't glue this down yet. Now let's talk about formula for volume of a cube. Okay? On formula for a volume of a cube, let's take a look at this. The formula is V equals, we can say E, or some people use S, but it looks like a 5, to the third power, because a lot of times you think about it as length times width times height, but it's a cube, so all the sides are the same. All the edges are the same. So to solve for this, volume equals E, which is 3, to the third power. And 3 times 3 times 3 is 27 units, and here's the difference. It's three-dimensional, so we say cubed.